Greetings everyone, I'm Jackie Gates from the Home and Small Business Network. I'm also known as the Goddess. You probably have heard me on some of the calls. This voice is somewhat distinctive. I wanted to talk to you today about fitting in. Now I do realize that that's somewhat of an odd topic coming from somebody wearing a tiara in the middle of the day. That'll be explained later. When I was doing yoga, my teacher deliberately had no mirrors on the walls. She used to tell us always to take our cues from within. In other words, if you're bending forward and you can only just reach the floor, there is no point in looking at somebody who's folded over like a hairpin next to you and trying to do what they do, because you're likely to rupture something. The same thing goes, oddly enough, when you're working for yourself within a network marketing company or within any kind of company, really. What we tend to do is model or copy the people who are doing well in that particular arena. I mean, that is pretty much what duplication is about, right? People will sponsor somebody and say, look, this is how I did it, and you go step by step and try and copy exactly what they do. That can work to a certain degree. You need to be shown the ropes, obviously, and you need to be shown what has proven successful with other people who've achieved what you want to achieve. The problem arises when we take so many outside cues that we forget to be ourselves. We forget to allow our inner guidance, those things that say, you're different to them, try it differently. That little voice that says, that's not for you, there's a better way. We take so many outside cues that that little voice gets shushed until eventually it stops bothering to say anything at all. And what happens then? You've seen it on the internet. Some marketing wizard, shall we call them, will put out an email, and the next thing you get 6 other emails that are pretty much copy-pasted from that with no flavor of individuality at all. And yet they're all saying, oh, this worked for me. You don't have anybody that stands up and says, I'm different. I still think this product, I still think this tool is amazing, but I'm going to use it in my own way. So please be careful about that. You can model somebody's successful behavior, but don't copy them. Be brave, be unique. Be the kind of person that wears a tiara in the middle of the day just because she's washing dishes and it's just so mundane. And that is so important for you because you have a message, you have a unique story, you have a special touch. So in your next marketing piece, let's see that. I think you'll be surprised at the results you get. Have a glorious day, everyone. See you soon.